Hey everyone, welcome to week 2. I hope your week 1 was as good for you as it was for me. I thought we had a fabulous first week last week. So week 2, let's get started and take a look at what's coming. All right, so the first thing you do always is print your course schedule, which is right over here. So hopefully you've printed that and you have it handy so you can follow along as I overview the week. This week we are going to again stay with one of the quotes by Don Murray. Never a day without a line is our guiding quote for really the whole semester. It's that habit that we talked about last week. That habit makes writing easy. So we are going to continue to work on our habit muscle of writing every day. And so this week we are going to start our routine of writing every day, and it's going to be a writer's notebook writing. And so you're going to have some prompts. So let me show you what we're going to do. So here are your prompts for this week. You have 5 prompts over here that are bulleted in your bulleted list. And you can choose whichever ones you want to do on whatever days, with the exception of whenever you see this. It's the Writer's Practice, TWP, that's what I kind of abbreviate our book as. We're going to be doing something in class called Who Are They? And we will start it in class. So please choose this second bullet after you have attended the class that we start this with. Otherwise, you won't know what to do. But otherwise, anything you want to do on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, you get to choose whichever one you want. So this week you have a free write. This is a 10 minutes writing, just like we did in class, where you write the whole time. You don't worry about your writer's critic at all, and even if you don't like something, you just keep writing. And there's a question: how has society influenced you? So you'll take a second to think about that, and then you'll put your timer on for 10 minutes, and you'll write out what you think. You're going to think right on the page. How has society influenced you? I already told you that we will be starting the Who Are They in class, so I'll talk about that in class. Then you have a choice. You can write or try out anything you want. You can do whatever you want that day. The 4th bullet here is, again, where did you go? We will start this in class as well. So you're going to want to wait until we've done that before you do this one. And then there's a mentor text. And as you remember, we did a couple of mentor texts last week. We did one with the city, and we did one with the Where I'm From video and poem. So here's another poem by William Carlos Williams. It's called The Red Wheelbarrow. It goes like this: so much depends upon a red wheelbarrow glazed with rain water beside the white chickens. So remember, the subject isn't what you're worried about. It's the structure of the words, the rhythm of the poem. So you're going to look at the structure and the rhythm, and you can write about whatever subject you want, but you're going to use the red wheelbarrow structure to write it. So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow glazed with rain water beside the white chickens. So use that as a mentor text. I'm super excited to see what you come up with. So those are your prompts. So again, there are 2 here that you're going to have to kind of gauge. Once we do them in class, then you can choose them. The other ones you can do in any order you want. Okay, so then we're going to go to Monday, and as you can see, never a day without a line. That is, I'm referring back to those prompts that I just talked to you about. So you're going to do that on Monday, and then we're going to have a focus for the week on the writing process. So there's some things for you to read about. There's a blog post on the writing process. There is some pages in your textbook that you're going to read about the writing process. And then once you have read both of those things, you are going to write a reflection paper about the writing process. Look at the prompt for that reflection paper that will be right on the assignment in content, and that will give you a little bit more information. But that's what you will be doing on Monday. On Tuesday, we will be doing, of course, starting out Never a Day Without a Line, your daily writing activity. And then you're going to finish Who Are They? Because we'll be doing that in class, in our first class this week. And then our focus again is on the writing process. And now you have some more to read. You're going to read about how to read like a writer. We've already done some practice with that because we've been doing our mentor text. So that's reading like a writer, where you're reading, trying to figure out how to write something and what the writer did in order to affect the audience in a certain way. So you're going to read about that in your textbook. And then you have a voice thread that we're going to talk about the 6 traits plus 1 of writing. So that will be there, and all of the instruction for that is going to be right on the voice thread. Remember that when I ask you to comment, it is required that you comment. That is how you get credit for your voice thread. So it's not just something to watch, it's something to contribute to. So that is also posted in your Tuesday folder in content. On Wednesday, you get to read a really great essay that I have chosen. It's out of the book called Loitering, and it is it's called By Way of Preface. And this is such a lovely essay about essay writing. So what I would like you to focus on when you're reading this particular essay is I would like you to focus on the markers of an essay. So you're going to be reading like a writer here. So you're going to take notes about what Charles, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce his last name right now, but I'm just not going to be able to. He tells us what he thinks an essay is all about. So I want you to talk to me about what you learn about markers of essay. And this is the marker of genre. So when you're reading like a writer, you're noting genre, okay? And you're noting what makes an essay an essay. So, and I'm going to try it right now. Charles D'Ambrosio. Not sure if that's how you say his name or not, but Charles D'Ambrosio is an award-winning essayist, and he wrote an essay by way of preface about essays. So take note of what he says there, and then you're going to write a reflection paper about his essay by way of preface. Okay? I'm really excited to see what you can do with that. And then on Thursday, you're going to start out with Never a Day Without a Line. So you're going to choose what you're going to do there. And then remember that discussion board last week where you had to find a very powerful essay that you really loved and you had to post it to the discussion board? Well, on Thursday this week, you are going to go back to that discussion board and you are going to choose 2 essays that have been posted, and you're going to read them, and you're going to reply to those 2 essays, and you're going to again analyze what markers those essays have. What are the genre markers? What makes an essay an essay? And I have some prompts for you on that discussion board, so make sure that you are reading the directions there as well. Okay, and then I forgot the Friday. So on Friday, you're going to do just never a day without a line. So I don't have a slide for Friday because I was just thinking that there was no other assignment, but there is. So you just have to go on and do your 10 minutes or whatever of doing that never a day without a line, habit forming writing. And then that's the week. So if you have questions, of course, email me. I will see you in our Zoom classes, and I'm very excited to start week 2 with you because you guys are awesome. Have a great week.